When you're using the pre-filled pods and maybe you haven't used them for quite some time, or heaven forbid you stored them without the plugs closed, there might be a little dried material that we need to clear out of the way. So let's go ahead and do that. No need to panic. We've got you under control. So first we're going to go ahead and remove and plug. Then we're going to go ahead and flip it upside down with the needle end up. Now, I like to go ahead and just slip it into the box, or I also use my Pro Organizer and I store them with all of the needles facing up anyway, so it's very easy to do something like this. And we're gonna add a little bit of cleaner and fill up the nozzle end of this pod. And then what you can do is you can pull that clear plastic loop and give it an extra nudge. When you do that, it opens up that hole where the needle passes through in the nozzle, and it'll allow that cleaner to soak backwards into the needle chamber. We're gonna let that sit minimum 5 minutes, but if you can give me overnight, I would love it. All right, let's say 5 minutes has passed and it's time to clean. I'm gonna actually go a step further. I'm gonna add a little bit more cleaner, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my cleaning brush gently around the needle end just to make sure all of the product that could have potentially been dried around that needle gets loosened up completely. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snap that clear plastic loop a few times. We've got the magic click, so everything's nice and lubricated. And then we're gonna go ahead and open the plug, attach it to the compressor, and then it might be a good time to hold a tissue there again, turn it on, and oh my goodness, this is what actually sprayed out. So that's how you know that you've cleared the blockage in the needle chamber and if there was anything dried up in that nozzle. At this point, once you turn it on and spray, it's spraying very, very well. Some other things could be affecting the way your pods that are pre-filled are spraying. One of which would be that we just need to lubricate the needles specifically. And to do that, you want to go ahead and close the plug and pull that clear plastic loop back. Give it a quarter turn, and our cleanser can actually serve as a lubricant. So at an angle, you just want to add a couple of drops, and it's actually going to drip down into where you see the spring moving. And as it does that, it's going to lubricate the O-rings, the spring, the needle, everything that needs to move very smoothly. Don't forget to give that plastic loop a quarter turn back into position. Make sure it snaps back into position. So this is something to use if you haven't quite heard that magic click and you want to make sure to help it along. So if this clear plastic trigger is giving you problems, another thing you could do after you have oiled it with the cleanser is to give it a gentle 360-degree turn, but make sure that you have the needle end pointing up when you do this. So gently pull back, slowly give it a 360 turn, make sure it clicks back into place, and that should loosen everything up so you have the magic click.